Now that we've built our list of 200 or more names, the question is, well, what are we going to do with it? We know that we need to sponsor 20 left and 20 right to build a foundation for Diamond. How do we get there? Well, we get there through the business building cycle. The business building cycle are the 5 key business building activities that you'll do on a consistent basis, a repeatable, predictable pattern of results, so you can sponsor as many people as you like. The best way to explain the business building cycle is to, let's look at how you got involved in the business. Let's look at how I got involved in the business. At one point, and there are exceptions to the rule, hey, you may have a friends like I do, that call up and say, hey, we're doing a new deal, give me your credit card, and then you sign up. Hey, that's fine. That doesn't always happen that way. But let's look at really how somebody becomes a distributor. You were probably on somebody's name list, correct? And at some point, they introduced you to the first step of the business building cycle. They contacted you. Why did they contact you? Well, they probably contacted you to either share the product with you, but most importantly, they contacted and invited you to see the plan. So you saw the plan. What's the plan? Well, it's the plan for success, for financial freedom. From there, you either signed up on the spot, but most of the time you'll take an information pack home, and then your friend will follow up with you. From there, they enroll you in the business, get your product, set you up on auto ship, and then if they're doing it right, according to the system, they spend an hour with you at least doing a proper get started session. This is how somebody comes into the business. I'm going to take Bob from my list. I'm going to contact and invite Bob, and we're going to go over each of these key areas separately, but I'm going to contact and invite Bob to invite him to see the plan. Now, I'm not contacting and inviting Bob to see if he's interested, because until Bob actually sees the plan, he doesn't know whether he's interested or not. It's not my job to determine whether Bob is interested in the business. It's my job to get him to see the plan. So I contact Bob and invite him. He comes over. I show him the plan. He'll either sign up or I'll follow up. Hey, Bob, I'm pretty excited. I know you're probably pretty excited about what you saw. Let's go ahead and get you set up in the business. Let's get you enrolled as a business builder. Bob comes in, I set him up on auto ship, show him his back office, and then I say, hey, Bob, in the next 48 hours, we need to do what's called a get started session so we can kind of launch our game plan for success. So then we do a get started session. This is where the 3 M's come in again: methodical, mechanical, and mathematical. I like to call this the Wheel of Fortune. Remember what we said: for every one that sees the business, out of 5 people, 1's going to join. So what I'm going to do is systematically, methodically take each of these names through this process. For every 5 loops that I make, I'm going to kick off a new distributor. Then I'm going to take my next 5 people: Cynthia, Frank, Bill, Carol. I'm going to take them through this process. For every 5 loops that I make through this cycle, I'm going to kick off another distributor. I can predict accurately how many people I want to sponsor at my own sponsoring rate by simply exposing them. Now, is everybody on the list going to say they're interested or they even want to take a look? No, but that's why you have to have a big list, you see. It's not my job. Remember, we're sorting. And you know what's great? The cycle does the sorting for you. It's our job to expose them to the business, expose them to the product, and let the plan do the work. Now, sometimes you may be inviting them for your upline to show them the plan if you're brand new, which is perfectly fine. This is how you learn the business. You study, do, and teach all at the same time. So again, we contact and invite, we show them the plan, we follow up, we enroll, we get started. If there's 4 aces in a deck, you want to find those 4 aces quickly. So you want to be consistently putting 5 to 10 names per week through this cycle on a regular, consistent basis if you want to hit your mark according to the 2 to 5 year plan for Diamond. The next section, we're going to talk about what do you say to these people on your list. We're going to talk about contact and invite.